Good morning, my farmers. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia. Today I want us to talk about onions. As you can see, farmers, do you know that you can grow your own onions without buying seeds? Do you know that you can produce very many onions from just one bulb? Yes, when I say very many, I say very many, just from one bulb. Guys, welcome to my channel as we do this. And before we start, allow me to give you a small story about how I do it in my kitchen. Where I come from, we usually have seasons for onions. Most of the onions come from our neighboring country. I come from Kenya, and most of the onions come from our neighboring country, Tanzania. So sometimes you find that we have very few onions in the market. So I usually do buy onions in bulk and keep them. And as I keep them, sometimes I find some of the onions have started sprouting. So initially I used to throw these onions or even cook them. But now the wise me, I decided now I should be planting my own onions from those. Kindly guys, subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also turn on the notification button for more videos. So the first thing you do, guys, identify good onions for planting. How do you identify those good onions? First, you pick the ones which are already very mature, the ones which are hard and very dark in color. Look the ones which are very dry. Also make sure you don't pick the ones which have started becoming soft, because if it has started becoming soft, it means that it is not going to sprout. Make sure you also remove the dead skin, the outer cover. When you remove it, it will be easier for the onion to absorb water and for the root to sprout easily. After you have identified them, now use just a container, apply some water on the onions on top. Don't put water in the container, but you just apply some water. You can either just pat it with water or you sprinkle some water, and make sure the way you are doing now, you just apply some water and make sure you don't leave any water in the container. Just the way you can see them, they are wet, and the container there is no water. After doing that, my farmers, make sure you cover the container, you cover it tightly, and keep it in a cool place, just in your kitchen counter, like the way you can see. Yeah, then you give it some days. In my case, I stored the container, the onions, for 3 days, and then I opened, and wow, the onions had already started sprouting, like you can see, guys. Look at those onions, look at them. Already they had started sprouting. Look at that, guys, look at that. Now, each onion has several springs which are sprouted. So in my case, my onions had about 5 springs in number. So I decided to cut them in 5 pieces, as you can see. And each piece had a sprout. It had a sprout. So from those 5 pieces or onions, I used my container garden now to plant them. As you can see, that is onion number 1. Number 2, guys, you can see number 2 I'm planting there. Number 3. And number 4. And number 5, guys. Number 5. See there are 5 onions, and after you plant your onions, you make sure you water them. And make sure you water them every day, at least once a day. Just water them and as long as you get water, you're good to go. So make sure you put water every day. Wow, guys, come and see this. It took me only 39 days and my onions were like this. Look at that, guys, look at that. Wow. Who said that you cannot produce your own onions? Look at that, just from one bag, just one onion gave me all this. Look at the way they are healthy. Look at the leaves, very green and healthy. Guys, I decided to harvest them. These are now